What's up, everybody? It's time to spill the haterade. What's up, guys? It's time to. I'm gonna spill haterade here. I've never said those words together, but I'm gonna say it right now. Here's the deal. Tonight is Thursday Night Throwdown, right? It's live here on Corrupted. I'm gonna be releasing my Onision podcast that I did. But what I'm here to talk about today is I'm gonna be honest. I'll come right out and say it. I'm gonna be a hater. I'm gonna be a friggin' hater. I just got done listening to, I guess, KEEMSTAR's new project with FaZe Banks. I know very little about FaZe Banks. I understand he's like really successful and works his butt off or whatever, and he's very popular. I get it. Same thing with Ninja. Ninja just seems like a nice dude. Definitely a fan of the fact that, you know, Ninja blew up and everybody's watching Ninja play Fortnite now and shit. Like, that's awesome, cool stuff, right? So I first saw the beginning of this video and I'm like, damn, this looks great. What a great idea. The set looks amazing. Like, mom's basement. They got this couch set up. You know, it reminds me of when I used to live in New Hampshire and we go into our friend's house basement, you know? Not so much when I moved to Boston. Everybody's houses here were garbage, but back in New Hampshire reminds me of that place. And anyway, I like the concept, you know, a lot of podcasts. Now, I've been podcasting on YouTube for like 7 to 10 years now, or longer actually, and I've been on YouTube since 2007. So I think we can turn the music off now, or we can like lower it at least a little bit, lower it way down. There we go. There we go. And you know, I like these sort of the way podcasting is going and changing, and these guys are huge, right? And maybe I'm a hater, right? Maybe I'm just upset, you know. But this started off really cool. I liked it. They sort of started introducing everything. I noticed in the comments a lot of people were saying they interrupted each other a bunch, but I thought it was a really good start. But what happened, I believe, that this devolved into a suck job, as it tends to do sometimes. You got to understand that people are listening to you for like stories and to hear people's stories and creative ideas and sort of be entertained. To me, it's not entertaining to sit here and listen to KEEMSTAR and Ninja and FaZe Banks just blow each other and say like, wow, we're so cool and rich. Like, dude, at one point, like, Ninja's like, I got a call from my mom about the charity, and man, I was like in tears and stuff. I don't know, it just got really gay to me. Like, it got wicked gay. Like, I mean, I feel bad because like I feel like I'm a hater, but because like, dude, this guy raised money for charity. That's amazing. That's a really cool thing and stuff. Like, I think that's cool. And I think it would be cool if it was presented differently. But I feel like it was like, wow, we're just so popular and I have so many, you know, views. We really didn't get a backstory. I know that for a second we did, about how he was like, you know, I've been doing this a long time and, you know, it's, you know, it finally is paid off or whatever. And I get that because, you know, I mean, I did YouTube for 7 years with like 800 subs, you know what I mean? Then I finally, you know, got to 55,000 on my main channel and a couple thousands on my other channels, and, you know, barely successful, right, is what I am. But I think this is poor. I mean, FaZe Banks is the worst. I think this was on his channel too. This video, this podcast or video podcast, great idea, was on his channel. Now I think it's like 43 minutes long. But really, I only got about 5 to 8 minutes out of this that I enjoyed. Everything else was just like, wow, we're big YouTubers. That's cool. You know, look at how cool we are. And I just don't know if they understand that. Like, I know that some people like that. Like, you know, when you start talking, like, you know what I mean? Like Cribs, like MTV's Cribs, right? They show around the house and people want to see all this cool stuff. But I don't know, it just came off to me differently. It came off to me more like, it just made me feel like, I think this made anybody who's not successful feel bad about themselves. And then they weren't entertained at the same point. That's what I mean. Like, I feel like it was a celebration of how great they all are. Now, I think KEEMSTAR was the shine here. I mean, he was the guy who shined here. And I think they all sucked. Let me actually just put it that way. I think everybody here sucked. But KEEMSTAR shined a few times and he tried to bring up topics, tried to bring up situations. And then, you know, Ninja gave his responses, which I don't blame Ninja. He's just an honest guy, killing it on Twitch and YouTube, and great. But, a lot of the things were just like, wow, praise me, and there weren't very interesting stories to it. Like when H3, I saw some people saying, oh, they ripped off H3H3. Well, then H3H3 ripped off everybody else. In fact, if anything, then H3H3 ripped off me because I was doing this on a different channel before anybody. On YouTube, really. Way back when. Way back when. And many of the people that are known about now, I can remember them being on my thing and they didn't have any subs. But here's the deal. KEEMSTAR tried. I don't think it worked really well. Hopefully the next one will be better. FaZe Banks just seems like everything he says, I don't know if I believe him. Everything he says is, wow, you're awesome, and yeah, you just killed it, and you're the best, and we're awesome, and straight up, man, and cool. Like, I mean, like, I don't know what like, I want to drink with FaZe Banks. You know what I mean? After watching this, I'm like, cool, I want to do some shots with FaZe Banks. I want to give him some high fives and, you know, play a wiffle ball game out back with him or something, and then jump on some games and talk some shit, you know? I want to do something, but I don't ever want to listen to FaZe Banks on a podcast again, you know? Although I think FaZe Banks was unbaited, and that was pretty good because KEEM was driving the questions and things, and it was interesting. This really wasn't to me. Again, this was like kind of just like a... Like, their cutaways were good. Like, the fact that they cut away to things when they brought something up, they cut away to it. That was like a saving grace. If they didn't do that, it really would have been bad. It really would have been... Dude, it would have been piss poor if that didn't happen. But yeah, man, I don't know. I heard so much about it. People are like, hey, give it a listen. What do you think, Joe? Only a few people. I mean, not a lot of you guys probably don't know what this is. You know what I mean? But for the people out there that listen to it, I think I'm correct in saying this, that it was a subpar situation for having these kind of guys. Like, I mean, dude, like... You're talking about, like, I don't know, billions of views? Or what are we talking about between these three guys? Between these, like, just guys that are killing it right now on YouTube. You know what I mean? Three, like, bosses right here. And it just felt like a big suck job. And I think they should be disappointed, quite frankly. But I think they should be happy that they built a great set, a really good concept, and the cutaways were fantastic. But I just don't think that it gelled the right way. By the way, what's up with Clout Gang and, like, Team 10 and all this crap? I'm sorry. I'm the old fogey. I mean, I'm 33, but I feel like an old fogey. And I feel like KEEMSTAR should feel like an old fogey, but he just, like, I'm still going to be, like, 17. Dude, Clout Gang and Team 10. Dude, I'm going to start a team, too. I'm going to create Team 69 where we all just blow each other in our house. I mean, dude, what is going on YouTube right now? What is going on in the world where it's like we all have to get in the house together, and who's in the house this week? I'm in the house. You're in the house. He's out of the house. She's in the house. Who gives a shit? What is this, bro? What is this, dude? How many guys have you sucked? Okay? How many D's has FaZe Bank accidentally taken, right? What is going on, bro? Clout 10? Clout Gang? I'm going to create Team 69. And we're going to be known for, like, beating people up with friggin' dildos. That's what's going to happen. We're going to be known for it. And you know what? What I'll do is we'll get, like, 4 guys who are crazy enough to, like, take those sex toys, right, and beat somebody up with them. So it's a news story, right? And in the news story, when the guys get arrested, I'm going to have them say, because I'm going to pay them, you know, I'm going to pay their families and stuff, so they'll do it, you know? And whatever, they'll get a couple months in jail or something. You know, we can even set it up so the guy that gets attacked is one of our guys. We paid him too, so then he doesn't end up pressing charges, and like he says he's religious, and so the cops believe it and stuff, and they let him go. But like in the press, they're gonna find out that when they did this, they're gonna be like, "Why'd you do this?" And the guys are gonna be like, "We're Team 69, and this ain't the last of it." You know what I mean? They'll start getting some street credit that they're the guys that go around beating people with dildos, and then we're gonna create our own house. It's gonna be Team 69. We're just gonna have just dicks everywhere. It's gonna be all over the walls, all over the place. We're gonna like go on eBay and find the weirdest like art dicks. Like we're gonna get that one from Clockwork Orange that what's his face killed that chick with in that scene. Just that big white cock like a doodle do, you know? And it's just gonna rock. It's gonna be nuts, dude. Big Team 69, dude. Nobody will mess with us. Nobody will mess. Clout Gang, they'll be like, "What is this? You guys are weird." And then if they say too much bad about us, like, "Oh, they're gay and stuff," well, then they're gonna get like SJW's gonna come after them. You know, and then we're going to break into Clout Gang's house with steel dildos and beat them down. And then they're going to be like, wow, we feel stupid now. Okay? What the hell? What is going on with these gangs? Anyway, guys, my name is Joe Cronin. We are on my 3rd YouTube channel. This is Corrupted. We'll see you tonight for Thursday Night Throwdown. If you guys give a crap, we'll talk about this. What I think to be a suckfest, atrocious podcast. But nice try. And I honestly wish them not. I hope that they. I was hoping this was going to be good, you know. And I hope it's better the next one they do. I don't know whose fault this was, but they need another guy on there at least. They need like KEEM to like go in on questions, or they need like another guy, because I feel like FaZe Banks should just be there drinking or something. Like, I don't know, but it's like his channel, so like I don't know what to tell you, man. Whatever, dude. Anyway, Corrupted podcast this Saturday night. I can guarantee Corrupted is 1,000 times better than this show that these guys are doing in their mom's basement. Which is, and I'm dead serious about that. I don't think it's better than some other things, you know, that any of these guys have done. But I mean, I'm just saying this particular thing. Hey, come check out Corrupted on Patreon, or listen to the free first episodes on iTunes. Wow is all I got to say, man. I don't know. It's cool when you're rich and you can just talk about how rich you are and stuff. Yeah, that's what everybody wants to listen to, is a podcast where you're like, wow, I'm so rich, and my mom called me, and I got this house, and wow, and like cars, and cool, man. I'm gonna propose to my girlfriend on a show, and then I'll propose to your girlfriend on a show, and wow, YouTube. I thought it sucked. Later. My name's Joe Cronin. Hit me up on Twitter at Real Cronin. We'll see you later. Let the hate flow. Let all the haters flow. Hey, Tommy NC, what'd you think about that?
You fucking peasant shithead!
Oh, Tommy. Tommy.
You fucking peasant shithead!
Yeah, that he called KEEMSTAR a peasant.
They stopped these donations, how I turn them off!
Goodbye.
You're gonna find me dead!
Look at my hair.